Some scary moments unfolding in Scottsdale today after a man breaks into a home and then barricades himself inside. This happened near Scottsdale Road and McDowell. Police say that the suspect was running away from a crash scene. Team 12's Mark Liverman is live outside of that home with the very latest. Mark?
Yeah, that suspect was barricaded inside of that home that you see there in the distance for close to 2 hours earlier today. A relatively quiet street here in Scottsdale looked completely different as law enforcement really just flooded this entire street. Take a look. SWAT team units surrounding this home as a suspect was barricaded with the innocent residents stuck inside there too. Sky 12 shows the chaotic scene early Monday near North Scottsdale Road and East McDowell.
I was scared because I kept telling my sister, don't come out of the room. Like, there was guns, they were pointing guns. I was afraid they were going to get in a shootout.
Migdio Escobar lives just a few houses away. He says around 8 in the morning, police asked him to leave 2 of his doors open, just in case they needed to access his neighbor's home from Escobar's backyard.
We had cops sitting out here, and they came and alerted us that they wanted access to the backyard. I said, sure, of course, absolutely.
But here's where things got really scary for Escobar.
And I see one of the victims that lives here just running towards over here, and I thought they were after her. So, she tried not breaking into the house, but she tried coming into the house. But, my first reaction was to lock the door. And
he says he thought the woman was the suspect that police were after. Little did he know she was the victim, one of 2 women who had been trapped inside this home with the suspect.
At that point, she just stood outside, and I saw that, the cops came and grabbed her, pulled her away,
pulling her out of harm's way. Scottsdale police say both that woman and the other victim inside were able to escape the barricaded home unharmed. Police say after about 90 minutes of negotiations, that suspect surrendered and was taken into custody. Escobar says he didn't even recognize his neighbor's face at the door amidst all the chaos. He says if he had, he would have let her in.
I felt bad because I locked her out, but my first reaction was to take care of my sister and myself.
And so far, police haven't released any other information on that suspect, including why he fled the nearby accident in the first place. We're live in Scottsdale. Mark Liverman, 12 News.
Okay, Mark.